weird with the computer.
Nah.
And then it was okay. So we've now got two.
We've got 2 bumpers from you, which I should put that on the stream.
Hey, chat room.
Hi, chat
room.
Okay.
Hello, everybody. Can you hear us?
Can you hear us? This might be loud.
Breaking now, news from the World of Warcraft with Leeta and Stone.
Is it okay?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's okay for me. Okay. Sounds good.
Yep.
Okay, I'll leave that open. That will just minimize. So if you can hear that, then you should be able to hear everything else. And Leeta's picture is not showing up.
Oh, I'm a black screen of death. Because I'm a warlock. That's alright. I'll just be black screen of death. It's all good. Black is my undead heart.
It's just one thing after another tonight.
Everyone says we sound good, so yay. Thanks, guys. Hey, chat room.
Okay. I think I'm good. The recording's going. You can hear stuff. Do you need me
to back out?
Chat room has... Twitch does do... Hey, there's a pussycat. Meow, meow. Meow, meow,
is that Ziggy?
Meow, 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 meow.
That's Starbuck. Ziggy just came into the room.
Oh, that's Ziggy.
Okay.
Beautiful.
But Starbuck's on a bit of a tear right now.
Oh, nice. Kobe's up having fun with Grandma, so.
Oh, good.
Bob's sleeping over there.
Bob's sleeping.
For now.
Hopefully he'll be sleeping
the funniest thing when we now go live with Adventures in Azeroth, and we just, what was it, towards the end of the show?
Right at the end.
We just, and Bob just jumps
up
on Stone's shoulder.
Yeah.
He's like, hi.
What's up?
Hello.
Hey, guys.
So funny.
Are you guys doing a show? Really?
Yeah.
What's going on?
And then he's like, okay, bye.
See ya. Well,
he went off a little cloud of smoke behind his feet.
He then went on my desk to go snoop around stuff that he's not allowed to. So it's like he came up here to be all cute, to be like, what's going on? But cats will do things first to get to their other thing that they wanted to do. If they want to sniff around some really nice smelly trash because we just put in some meat or something, and we tell them no, they'll come back around and kind of, oh, I'm playing with a toy, and then they'll kind of go back over there to what they wanted to, and like, no, they're sneaky.
You saw Ziggy walk in all nice, right?
Yeah.
Like, what's that?
What are you doing?
On?
Oh, great.
Hilarious.
He managed to pull out a little piece of plastic from the...
Yeah. Okay.
That would be noise.
We should be good to go.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see how that goes.
Okay. I'm gonna start her up. Okay? Oh,
okay.
No, not yet.
No.
We are now live with Rogueslayer on for episode. Let's do this. 49.
What?
49. I know, crazy, right?
Join us and then
Come on down.
Come on down.
And there it is.
Did it pop up? Yeah.
Twitter just popped up on my screen. Yep.
Okay.
Excellent.
Okay, it all showed up.
It comes in.
Oh, there it is. Okay. There we go. Retweet. Done.
Oh,
all right.
My phone's off.
Yay. So
my phone's in the other room.
Sweet.
Yep, mine's off.
Okay.
Oh, good.
All right. Ready?
All right.
Ready?
Okay.
Ready.
Let's do it.
Okay. muting, and we'll go.
Ironman. Bloodthirsty. Wow. Pacifist. You're listening to the WoW Challenges podcast, the home of the Ironman Challenge. And here are your hosts, Stone and Leeta.
Hello and welcome to the WoW Challenges podcast. This is episode 49. Today is Saturday, January 7th, 2017. I'm your host, Leeta, and Happy New Year, Stone!
Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Hi. Long time
How
no
you
see.
doing? I know, long time no see,
It's
like
been
3 days.
3 days.
That's it.
Yeah.
Exactly. But 2017, oh my gosh. Wow. We're already into it. And 8 days in for me, 7 days for you guys.
7 days for the real world.
It's all happening. It's all happening. And speaking of happening, we have got Rogueslayer with us.
Hey, glad to be
How are you,
here.
Rogueslayer?
Welcome back.
You're here.
I'm
Our first
here.
episode for 2017, and we have Rogueslayer. That's super exciting.
It's
How
perfect.
you doing?
It's
Did you have a
perfect.
nice Christmas, New
Kinda
Year, all
snowed
of
in.
that?
I'm kind of snowed in here, so this has worked out great.
I know. It's
Yeah.
very, very exciting.
Yeah,
Snow
had it-
for you.
Dripping moisture for you.
And
Yeah.
freezing cold
Yeah.
for me.
Just
Freezing.
And freezing cold for you.
Frigid.
Oh my
We've
goodness.
covered every base, I think. So that's not too bad.
Yeah.
So thank you for coming and having a chat with us again. We appreciate it. And so we figured, look, we start off the year right. We've got you here to inspire us, which is always fun because of all your challenge tunes. It's always good to see,
that
the
never
catch-up
quit
results.
attitude.
Exactly.
Not giving up.
Exactly. So what I want to know first off is it's the new year, but what goals have you got for this year for your challenge tunes? Have you, do you know what you want to achieve?
Well, I'll answer this by referring back to when you asked me similar questions about what were my goals for before Legion landed. I didn't hit any of those goals, not a single one.
Yeah.
So I will say, of course, my overarching goal is to just get everyone all the way to the finish line. But really, my next milestone is I want to get Toons to Pandaria. I've gotten them. I've gotten to Outland. I've gotten one through Outland and over to Northrend before she collapsed horribly. So I really like. I've missed Pandaria. I haven't been there in a really, 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 really long time. So I think it'd be great to get an Iron to Pandaria, and maybe if I could get a Bloodthirsty and a Pacifist, at least over to Outland. Because I haven't done that yet. I think those would be good. And then if I achieve those, we'll just have a resetting of goals at that point.
Okay. All right. Well, that's very exciting. That's very exciting. So how did your goals with Legion go? Like you said, you did you get close to anything?
I got
or not
close.
really?
Okay. Well, no, I didn't get close. I got close like for the Bloodthirsty goal. I did that on my Iron tune. I wanted to get an Iron tune to 80, and I wanted to get a Bloodthirsty to 60 and a Pacifist to 40.
Yeah.
Didn't do any of that by the time Legion hit. Now, though, I have gotten Iron tunes got one up to 73 before she went. I don't know if I told you about that, but yeah, she had an unfortunate incident. And then I do have pacifists in the 30s and 40s, and Bloodthirsty. I've gotten Bloodthirsties into the 40s, I think.
Okay.
Not right now, but I think I have done it at some point.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll get into that. But we could actually, if you ever write a guide on challenge Toons, which would be awesome. You could actually call it, something like unfortunate incident or something like that, maybe,
For
or
all the
how
Toons
to die.
for
How
all
to
the Toons
die
I've
as a
killed
challenge.
before, I have a little
Oh,
song to go with it,
yes.
For all the Toons I've killed before.
Yeah. Nice. Nice. All right. Well, tell us what you've been up to, because once again, you're, between you and basically Nisi with running all the challenge Toons that you guys run, like you guys are so inspiring that you do make me kind of
800.
want to get back out there and keep going, which is great. So how many are you running, and where are you up to with your challenge Toons?
Right now, I think I have about a dozen that are going of different types.
Okay.
Excuse me. Like I say, I did have that one Iron Paladin out in Northrend. I don't know if I told you about this or not, but she was out in Northrend and was actually out in Grizzly Hills and was doing fine out by the shore. And I had landed to go kill a wolf or something, and one of those giant stone guys, the runed giants, spawned on top of me. He wasn't there, and then whoop, he's there, and he went poof. I don't even think he saw me. He just sort of sneezed in my direction, and I fell down, and he wandered off.
Oh,
So that was the death of my highest. I did have Ironic Hunter, my little gnome hunter that I made, as soon as gnome hunters were available. I had she kicked and bit ankles and clawed her way up to 61. I still had her in Blasted Lands. And she was up around the rim of where the portal is. And she sort of got closed in by some fell hounds and some of the demon guys there, and things weren't looking good. So I'm like, okay, I have to disengage and then run and sacrifice my little bunny. Unfortunately, I had now know I really should make sure where that cliff is before I disengage.
Oh, no.
Because I disengaged right off into the pit of the portal, and I was already at like a quarter health, and I went.
Oh, ow, oh, I feel ya.
So that left me with her pair, a paladin, my Iron Palaver. I had him in my one guy Toon. I had him actually over in Outland, and this just happened like 2 days ago. He was up to 63. Doing really well. I'm really trying to be careful. Like after the last contest we had, where I was just like pedal to the metal, see how fast I can do this. Well, then I had like really rein it back because everyone died. They get fought, to a certain point, and they just start dying. So I'm being really careful, but it's so hard. But I had Iron Palaver out there, and I had sort of done what I needed to do. So I went airborne to sort of check my quests to see where I should go next. And all of a sudden, I'm dead because a freaking Fell Reaver snuck up on me while I was in the air.
What?
In the air far enough, and he just sort of like walked through me, went, and I was dead.
Oh, no.
I put a picture on Twitter of, him lying in the dirt with his face down, and the Fell Reaver just, plodding away.
I didn't know that they could actually hit you while you were up in the air.
Thank you. Neither did I. I thought
What's
I
up
was
with
being
that?
so careful. So
I guess he just
today,
swatted you.
Wow.
Yeah, he just like,
Why did you-
there you are.
All right, now I've got to go and have a look at the photo. I didn't see
So
that one.
I do have my dwarf paladin over in Outlands now, and I just moved her on Zangarmarsh. But I got to tell you, when she was in Hellfire Peninsula, I was being so careful. It's like every time I'd kill a boar, and then I'd stop and I'd do a 360, checking the horizon for Fell Reavers. And then I'd sight my next target, and I'd go kill it, and then I'd stop and I'd turn around. I felt like John Belushi in Animal House, zigzagging everywhere.
Wow.
So she is 62 and has just moved into Zangarmarsh. And my lower Toons, I'm trying to keep them in the green on their quests. But of course, when you get up to the 60 area, it's hard. If you do the greens, you're over in Silithus or Blasted Lands, and you get like your XP is like inching
Yeah.
up. I just can't do it. But everything's yellow in Outland, so I'm doing the yellow, but we'll see. But I have a pacifist. I have one. I see. I have two in the 30s, one in the 40s, and I have bloodthirsties in the teens and 20s now, working their way up after hideous deaths. And that's what I've been doing.
Wow.
Jeez.
But wow on the deaths. I
mean,
like
I'm still
the one in the air with
Yeah,
the Fell Reaver.
that's weird.
I didn't know that was doable.
I didn't.
I would have thought you're in the air and
Yep, and I was in the
Okay.
air, so I didn't see the ground shaking or anything, but I didn't hear his little horn going. I was out in the western part, over near Zangarmarsh. I was in that area near the Falcon Watchtower.
Yeah.
So be careful, folks.
Yes, it's actually it's probably a good thing that you're here to let us know, because I would have thought, I've got my iron over there in Hellfire. I would have thought that being off the ground, being up in the air, but obviously, it's not going to happen, and for that to happen, ouch.
And this is sort of an additional caution to the advice Stone had given you before about, don't fly too high or you'll fall off, but now don't fly, you're just not safe anywhere.
Where's the safe spot going to be? I think we're all going to have different levels. Yeah.
Don't stop. Don't take your eyes off the screen unless you're like in your inn somewhere, And at least when you're in an inn somewhere, we don't have Deathwing flying around killing people. I got killed in an inn once. It wasn't an Ironman, but I was in an inn over in Twilight Highlands. I had my little dwarf was tucked away in the inn, and I went to get a beverage or something. I came back, and there were flames everywhere, and she was a ghost.
Really?
Oh my gosh! Yeah.
So I'm really glad we don't have those, because I had Deathwing killed me several times, like coming into flight points. You can see the flames everywhere, but you can't stop it.
Gajeston in particular, I remember that place burning, Deathwing flying over.
Yep, I got killed up in Stone Tallow Mountains on a flight point.
Yeah, thank goodness we don't have that anymore. There would be many irons and challenge tunes shaking in their boots. Oh boy, yeah.
Man.
Well, I mean, it's good that you're right back in there. Ironside is at 62. Awesome.
Yep.
So what class is that one?
She is a dwarf paladin.
Okay, so she's another pally, right?
Yep.
Pallies are fun.
Do you like to rotate your classes a bit, or you enjoy sticking with your hunter pally type of thing?
No, I rotate around. I have right now. Let me think. I have a warlock. I have a couple of druids. I have a rogue. That's a pacifist. I have a couple of shadow priests.
Okay. Yep.
Hunters. Yeah, but I like to rotate around. I always have a hunter. I always have a paladin. I do like them, but I rotate around everybody else.
Yeah. Okay.
Right now,
so
I'm trying.
You enjoy the pally.
Yeah, right now I'm trying to get a turtle for my undead hunter. She has her spider that she came with, but so I'm trying to. I finally got her over into not Hinterlands, into where Terran Mill is, that area.
Hillsbrad.
Thank you. Got her to Hillsbrad, and I worked her way over to the river where the turtles live, and the turtles are too high for me to tame.
Yeah.
She's level 18 and the turtles are 22, and they're like, nah. We'll fight you if you want, but you can't tame us.
Go out to Durotar. Go to Ogrimmar and Durotar. If you go out into Durotar, there is along the coast, just down there. There's turtles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of times I'll just take my folks up to Eversong Woods. But I just didn't feel like making that long trek out to the flight point. Then you have to trek all the way out to where the trolls are out there, and they have a lot of turtles. But I was being lazy. I'll just go to Hillsbrad. I'll just do it.
That's not bad. Otherwise, the bear. I find the bear's awesome as well. So I mean, the turtles good. But the turtle normally has an AoE that can be a little bit like, especially if you're just trying to pull.
She does like
one.
thunder blast people.
Yeah.
And I have to
Yeah.
say,
But the bear's strong.
my little gnome hunter, her little bunny is just awesome.
Mm.
Her bunny's name is Must Be Bunny.
Must be.
Bunnies must be bunnies. But yeah,
Nice.
that's a pretty good little fighter, and she's all
Yeah.
armored. So
Hmm.
I tried to feed her.
Yeah,
I looked up. Yeah, I looked up what I could feed the bunnies because she didn't want any of the bread that I was tossing her, and it turns out they eat like engineering parts. So I went on to the auction house and I bought, some handfuls of copper bolts.
Yep.
She didn't like those because she was too old for those. So apparently you have to feed her different metal parts at different stages of maturity.
What? Really?
Oh.
Really?
I have no
Okay.
idea. So now I just hit my heal button when I can, and otherwise she's on her own. Bunny, heal thyself.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's interesting to know. I know I've got one gnome hunter, but she's only little. So, but she's just a regular toon, not a challenge toon. But maybe I'll try one and see how they go. Why not? What's another one? Let's just roll them all.
Isn't that what we do?
Yeah. That's the thing about being an alcoholic. Yes, we do like to do that. Well, good luck. Good luck with all your challenge toons for this year in particular. We can't wait to see where you go with it. So that's very exciting. Stone.
Yes.
How you doing? What you been doing?
Reading the chat. It's funny.
What have they been saying?
Turtles have a 50% damage reduction spell.
Reduction spell.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, that's nice.
That's a good one. Yeah, that's a nice one. And Nisi says, don't forget you can band-aid your pets, which, yeah, that's
that
true.
I knew, but I didn't find out until after I began doing all this stuff.
Yeah.
And then,
as he says, there's a macro. You can use /tar/pet/use and whatever the bandage, which is honestly, that's, instead of having to click on where you've got your bandage, that is definitely a great idea.
Sure.
Yeah, wavy on me.
Yeah.
Click.
Click.
I'll assign hotkeys to my action bars. That's about it.
Yeah.
So you were
option minus for my bandage.
You were in Sanger March, or you're just heading in there, right? On one of your toons. So I did things a little bit not opposite, but once I hit level 60, I actually skipped Hellfire. Like, I did a few of the quests just to get to Honor Hold, and then I rode my way to Sanger Marsh and did the quest in there at level 60, and hit 62 in there.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as I hit 62 in there, I came right back to Hellfire, and I did all of the quests in there. I think I have...
Okay.
I think I'm done Hellfire now, and my Death Knight is at 63. Sorry, I was playing my Death Knight just because I hadn't played it for a while, and I kind of wanted something higher up just to be able to mess around with, and so I'm just at the end of 63. And and that was without a flying mount either. So I was doing all the
Why?
I didn't have enough money. I didn't have enough, and I was like, oh man. So about
I don't even go out there anymore until I can fly. I'm just no.
Well, I mean, I had to watch, and definitely at about halfway through 63, I got enough gold to go buy flying, and it definitely made things a lot easier and a lot quicker to be able to move around. Like when you're at one of the last little quests that you get is to go find the dude that betrayed his town or something, and go find the key to unlock him or something like that, and go shrink the great big guy, right? You have to make him really small. Well, I mean, I usually do it, and it usually works okay, and everything worked out okay because I could fly, and I just jump in, drop in, and do my stuff and get the heck out, and it was actually okay. I did notice that fighting the regular slave guys, they do a shout on you that reduces how much you can hit them for, and then and that was not fun. But besides that, I finished up Hellfire, and so now.
And you didn't do the cave either, did you?
I did do the cave. I did everything.
You did do the cave? Okay.
Yeah, and I was fine. I was just going around. I think I'm heading back to Gurmarsh to start doing the quests that are in the other town. What's the other Alliance town?
The one as if you're going into Blade's Edge. The one that's right near that.
Yeah.
Something Harbor or something?
Yeah, the Harborage.
Yeah. Yes.
Is it the
Harborage.
Yeah. Yeah. So I've got a whole ton of quests from there to do, and then I'll probably, I don't know where I'm gonna go, because well, yes and no. I did that last time and it didn't work out very well. And
Blade's Edge.
I think I might just do Teledor. Not Teledor. Terakar Teledor. Not yet. Not for a while.
Wow.
I'm just gonna go up into Warlords. It'll be okay. No worries.
Yeah.
It'll be all fine.
That'd be awesome.
It'll be all good. Next week I'll be here. Rest in peace. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. That's really what I got to do for ironing.
So, okay. So with the DK, starting with the DK, obviously, you're starting at level 55.
Yes.
And I mean, the big thing with getting money that you said, it took you a while to get money. So how much do you think those first few levels you only running around with 50 gold or a couple of 100 gold? I mean, I haven't done a DK for quite some time, so I'm just, for you to get flying, to actually buy your flying, you had to wait till nearly 63 to get it.
Yeah, I need.
That's
I needed
a fair chunk.
200 and I'm gonna say 25 gold to buy flying in Outland, and I could have got it at 61, but I may have accidentally purchased flying for Eastern Kingdoms and Kalimdor before buying the other one, because I don't. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I just clicked, I could buy this one. Click.
Oh, geez.
And then I'm like, I don't have enough for the one that I really want.
Okay. So what do you remember what's the total that you need for Eastern Kingdoms, Kalimdor, and
225 as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you need to really get yourself about 500 gold to cover.
Death Knights don't get that easy flying. If you had leveled up from 1, you would have the gold for sure.
Yeah, I forgot that you were on DK. That's why I was surprised that you hadn't gotten it yet.
Yeah, Death Knights don't get the gold. Like, you can't sell, like, your gear that you sell is worth copper. It's nothing, right? So, and you can't even sell your default bags. So they're just there, and like, you can't even sell them. Like, you get nothing. Like, the van
and again,
won't even take it. So
so you mostly need to really pick.
So you need to do quests, right? Because really, well, even then you're spending gold again.
No, but I mean, if while you're questing, you might pick up a green or something from a kill.
Oh, right, gotcha.
Maybe good enough to sell for a couple of 100 gold.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, it's interesting, isn't it? Like, when you take between looking at your different toons, how an iron can run, but from an iron from level 1 to starting an iron on a DK, and then of course it'd be different if you wanted to do a demon hunter. Like, there's a whole different aspect again, because you've got all these different levels. Not that I'm gonna do that, but
do it.
Sometimes people don't think about No, not
I
yet.
dare you.
Maybe eventually, but no. No, not unless it comes up on a competition, buddy. And then we're all in. but not at the moment.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Speaking
The
of
idea
which,
instead.
no. Anyways,
No,
But we'll talk about
it's
that
interesting. So,
yeah.
It's
So-
because I mean, gold makes the World of Warcraft go round. So
Mhm.
you need gold to buy things. You need gold to buy white gear. Flying, food, just even to buy food and bandages. If you haven't picked up enough. So
Death Knights, one of the bigger problems. I mean, it is easier now that you can pick your blood spec and all that stuff, but you can't get food, and you can't buy your gear because you have no gold. Like you've got nothing. And
So
right
what
now,
spec
that's the
are you doing
hardest
your
part.
DK?
Blood. Yep. I'm going
Okay.
blood the whole way.
So-
I wasn't, and then I was having problems, so I was like, nope, I'm switching over. I don't want to die.
So what's default for a DK?
Default is unholy,
Okay, all right.
and
Rogueslayer,
I prefer that
when
one.
you
To be honest,
Sorry,
I prefer it.
I was just gonna say-
prefer it.
I was
go
just
ahead.
gonna say with Rogueslayer running your Toons, do you normally stick with the default, or again, do you like to just change it to something that you feel a little bit stronger with?
I normally often the default is the one that I would want, like with the paladin, it's retribution. But I did find that with the priest, it wasn't. I want shadow, and it wasn't defaulting to shadow. So I didn't even notice it at first. 'Cause I think we talked about this a while ago. It's like I was just so that I discovered that back when I wasn't used to dealing with specs on challenge tunes, and I was like, wait, I can make her a shadow. Bam.
Bam. Yeah.
Bam.
Yes. Yeah. It's still one of those things. I don't think we've all quite got that into our brain as to oh wait, we can change, and because we've never had that before. So
Right.
So okay, that's interesting. Alrighty, thanks for that. What are you doing, shaking your head at me?
I'm shaking my head at chat. So Leeta, what have you been up to?
I've been playing my Bloodthirsties as well. Yay! I'm still my Night Elf Druid, which is over in Desolus. She's still level 34. Again, still killing basilisks around the little watering hole, as such, that I will say. So I put a couple of bars on her, which was nice to do. And then I had started a Night Elf Hunter as a Bloodthirsty last week or the week before. Okay. And I've got her up to level 8. I've not clicked on any quests. All I've done is killed from the moment that she spawned, like when she spawned to right through. So I'm just outside Dolinar, running around and killing. I'm killing the furbogs, the bear. Yeah. So I'm sort of just running around trying to kill everything. I was lucky. I actually picked up 2 rares last night. That was was awesome, because it was boosted up the XP a bit. I was like, yay!
Yeah.
So that was good. And I took her to. The only thing I did was I took her to Darkmoon Fair, because Darkmoon Fair finishes. I'm not sure if it's finished yet, or it will be finishing soon.
Nope, not
but
yet.
I did take her to get a bag, and to get just to hand in the quest so I could buy a 16 slot bag, because I didn't even pick up. It was only last night that I finally picked up a 6 slot bag when I killed something. And then about 30 minutes later, I picked up another one. I was like, oh, thank goodness. My little backpack was like, I'm like, come on, give me some stuff. And it was also, I didn't have, and this is the problem I found with, because you're not questing and starting from level 1, I went to buy some gear. I'm like, okay, I can get a better bow. No, I can't. I can't afford it. I've got like 3 silver and 27 copper, and I need 24 silver and and I'm like, damn it. So I thought, well, if I take it to Dark Moon Fair, I'll get, I'll just hand in the quest, get the tickets, sell, get them back. And then she's got 10 gold. Basically, I've got 10 gold. I've also got another 16 slot bag. And I'm like, okay, I can have a little leeway. And I picked up a couple greens, but nothing that's really worthy to sell on the auction house. But at least now I've got a little bit of a buffer that I can go and put something on the auction house. And so she's level 8. And I must admit, do not have to pay so much attention on the hunter. It's quite good.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching my Netflix and kind of just chilling, and I could just sort of zone out, just kill, just massacre all the panthers, and it is. It's quite tranquil. Can I say that?
Ironically,
it's quite tranquil to just be mass killing pixels. It's great.
So tranquil to be out slashing and hacking.
Yeah, I know. And so that's just what I've been doing. I got her dinged her to level 8. She was level 6, but I got 2 levels on her last night just by, as I said, just kind of zoning out and not really paying attention to what I was doing. Like, I am paying attention, but you're not. You can kind of, you're picking off one thing at a time. And the times that I did have to pull, accidentally pull 2 mobs, it wasn't so much as you kind of go, it was like, yep, okay, concuss shot, and just whatever I've got, Wyvern Sting or whatever the shot is. And it's just like, okay, just, we're okay. I mean, I don't have the heal pet yet. I've only got the revive pet because I haven't dinged level 10, obviously, to get all the pet abilities, to feed and heal my pet yet. But the tiger or the little white saber panther thing that I've got is going quite well. So I'm not gonna swap that pet out yet till probably I get to when I get off the island and go over to, what is it, Darkshore. I might go and pick myself up a bear or a turtle. I'll see. But
lots of bears.
Bear.
Yeah. So, but it's quite good. I wouldn't say it's definitely easier on the hunter, but you can kind of just chill and zone out a little bit. On the druid, and it's not the fact, I mean, well, maybe it's the fact that the druid being 34, I'm feral on the druid, but I'm still finding my feet with, I suppose, that kind of rotation of killing, sort of getting up, I suppose, to get that rage or that energy up that I can then pretty much go, okay, now I can one-shot this basilisk. But then for the next 2, I'm building that back up kind of thing. I might kill them in maybe 4 or 5, and then I get to that 3rd one that I can actually one-shot and still take a bit of damage, and of course still need to make sure that I right-click off the little 5-minute healy buff that it gives me every time I kill something. So it's a little, I feel like the druid is definitely a little bit slower, whereas the hunter, you can just kind of pull, like it's just right, that one's dead, right, pull the next one, that one's dead, pull the next one. There's no real, I'm other than looking at the pet and just see how much damage, but it seems to gain back quite quickly. So if I stop for like 10 seconds, it's back to full health, and I'm going, wow, it's I don't know if the regen is supposed to be that good, but I'll take it. Okay, let's go kill it again.
The regen, they did tweak it so you don't regen as quick, because it was better before, but it's still pretty high, because and then it changes again at level 20, and then it changes again at level 40, which that's what they said, that they tweak it a little bit. So
And Nisi says that's right. There's not a lot of downtime with the hunter, which is great. So for those times, then you do, which is the good thing about grinding with the Bloodthirsty, is you don't have to think about the quest. You don't need to think about, okay, I need to go over here. I need to kill this. Oh, I actually should read the quest and see what I'm doing and not wander over here and think I'm killing the right thing. Not that I've done that.
Never.
But yeah, so with the Bloodthirsty, you can just, it's just kill. So it kind of, it does have this kind of tranquil Zen-like quality, which some people might find disturbing from me, but, whatever.
No.
It's quite relaxing.
Yeah. It's normal.
So,
normal for you, I think. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm happy with where they are. I want to get the hunter is, of course, out of rested, but I kind of want to get it a level 10, so I'll probably push through maybe a little bit more today just to try and get it to level 10 so I can get it registered and then start making a bigger push. Plus Dark Moon Fair is finishing, so I feel like that's cool. I've got my bonus in of getting the extra little gold to give her a little bit of leeway. So so yeah, but other than that, I did look at my iron. I'm like, I know I should just suck it up. Yeah. She's looking at me going, hi, I'm still here. I'm in Outlands. I'm level 61. You haven't touched me. And I'm like, yeah, okay. I really.
At you.
I know. Yeah. She's kind of giving me that evil look of you have not touched me. I'm like, yep, okay. I know. I need to just suck it up and just keep questing on her. But though I had the 2 near-death experiences with the damn Fell Reaver, so I do understand your pain, because that Fell Reaver is quite nasty. So yes, so that's what I have been doing with my challenge tunes.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah. So getting there, just plodding along slowly, which is always good. As he says, with survival, you get a heal after you kill a mob. Ew. Okay.
That's nice.
That's maybe no. I still like my Beastmaster.
I mean, survival, you're melee, right? Yeah. So I don't know if I'd like that very much. I mean, not as a hunter, but anyways. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
So next.
All right. We go on to news.
Yes. Ready?
Yes.
Breaking now, news from the World of Warcraft with Leeta and Stone.
And that's the original one that you did, Rogueslayer, that it didn't work, and then all of a sudden it did work.
It's back.
Yeah. It was XSplit, wasn't it? There was something weird with
something
XSplit.
Was going on. I think it was VLC player, but that's just me.
Okay.
Okay, so the first thing that's happening in World of Warcraft that does kind of pertain to us is there's a Diablo anniversary event. It kind of ends soon. Basically, there's some items that you can get, the blue buff items that you get in your bag, and if you get them in your bag, they kind of give you a passive buff. There's no real rule, but honestly, I don't think it should be allowed because you get plus health and plus mana and strength, and you can get them from killing the treasure goblin, right? And you don't even, and as long as you tap it, I mean, you'll get it, right? So
but you've
now
got
the
to
treasure
get
goblin,
the treasure goblin,
right? The treasure goblin,
die.
you have to be in either the sewers, which have fun with that with your iron. I mean, I guess if you really want to, or in a Legion zone, and you know, again, good luck with that too. So I just wanted to throw that out there, and you know, what the. Oh, that's right. Okay, I was thinking Soulbound. I'm like, why am I talking about Nisi? Good luck. And anyway, so yes, I'm not talking about her character, but the items are Soulbound. So good luck trying to get it. I mean, it might be possible, but don't I guess, if you want to stay within, the spirit of it.
Well,
so,
all I can say is if you're going down into the sewers, like even if
You're-
you get yourself to New Dalaran,
yeah.
which
Don't
good
go
luck,
in the
because
sewers.
you, as a low level, you shouldn't be going to New Dalaran because that would mean you grouped up with someone and you've got a portal, which isn't allowed anyway. But if you go down into the Dalaran sewers, trust me, I spent 3+ hours down there the other night, and between getting flagged for PvP, thankfully, and the Ring is not a huge, massive PvP server, but between running and that, and for people trying to get those goblins down, we missed like at least 12 in the 3+ hours we were down there because people hit them and not wait. So it's really, it can be quite difficult.
Yeah.
And honestly, would not do it on a challenge zone.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I wouldn't even go near the sewers. I usually don't even go down there on my normal Toon. I mean, I'm kind of forced to now because I need 3 more scrolls to get to make the toy, right? So
to make the toy.
Anyway, so the other news, it's not World of Warcraft news, but it's in our World of Warcraft community. Basically, you might have heard there is a thing called the Ice Crown Challenge. It's run by a lovely person. Her name is Kane Ratzel. This is the 3rd year in a row that she's run this, and this year her goal is to raise $3,000 for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. Right now she's at $2,667. She's running it until January the 14th. The rules are all up at bit.ly/icecrown2016, which will be up on the website. One of the big things that I thought was funny is that she only plays a mage, right? And warlocks are not good for her. She doesn't like them.
Warlocks, she hates warlocks.
She hates them.
Oh,
so
my
she says,
hates them.
She says if she meets her goal of $3,000, which is $333 away, wow, she will level a Ironman Warlock.
Wow.
So yes. Mm-hmm. So I've got to do mine. So I'm gonna do my run probably about an hour or so after this show is over. If you have any change to spare, even $1 would help her, because the URL isn't working, really. bit.ly/icecrown2016, because what if it gets flooded? Wow, it's not working. That is awesome. I will talk with her. Let's see if we can do this live, because she might have posted something up about it. I'm not sure. That's very weird, because she's done it 3 years in a row. And she's lost folks. We have all lost folks. And especially this year, I wanted to make sure that I did something. Not seeing bit.ly/icecrown2016. What did... Yeah, bit.ly/icecrown2016.
Yeah, it's still up there.
So...
I just went by Twitter.
Oh, and I went by Twitter. Yeah, what's up with that? Well... Oh, okay, so you heard the sound effect. She's now at $2,787. Here, I'll post the real link. I'm not sure what the deal with that is in the chat. That's weird. So just, because of all the things that have happened over the last month or so, I just thought this would be a good thing to do. And again, I'm going to do my run later on tonight. So basically what this is that you're supposed to run Ice Crown as quick as you can, or as long as you want. For every second that you're in there, you donate a penny. Okay? So basically it would take you about 20 minutes, 25 minutes or so. So it's about $25. more or less, right? So
Unless you die.
that kind of thing. Unless you die, all that
or you
stuff.
get slowed down by someone. Like I'm sure there's ways of doing that can slow things down.
So yeah, are you? So yeah, well, I'll be doing it later tonight, and we'll see how that goes. I'm not sure. I'll stream it here though, so because I want to do it because if she's gonna do an Ironman Warlock, that's a big thing for her. So
Sure.
So
yeah, we want her to do an Ironman Warlock. Oh yeah, definitely.
We'll see how long that will last though.
Definitely. I am all in. Excellent. All right. So site news. We've had some changes.
Some stuff going on.
Ah.
Like what?
Oh,
what kind of what kind of changes?
Changes.
Okay, sorry. I'm just I'll shut that down. I keep.
You know what to do with.
Okay, so Pacifist Changes. Okay, so this was announced on December the 22nd after we went off, and so basically it's come down to we're gonna make small changes and we'll move from there. But overall, this is what's changed for the Pacifist Challenge, and this is basically to address the crap that is proximity kills, where you just happen to be going by and you don't do anything and you get the kill. You didn't do anything. You didn't even tag them. You didn't even look at them, and then all of a sudden you can loot them. That's a bunch of horse hockey. I understand why Blizzard wants to do it, but for us, it's no good. So a way around that is to do the changes that we've done so far. What we're going to talk about right now is you're basically allowed up to 2 kills as long as there are no killing blows. You will stay green flagged. If you have fewer killing blows than you do have kills, you will be yellow flagged. So you could have 1 kill and 1 killing blow. You will be yellow flagged. If you have 1 kill and no killing blows, then you're green flagged still. If you have 3 or more killing blows, then you're going to be red flagged, because that should mean that you have 3 or more kills. If by chance you still get proximity kills, which is still going to be a thing, if you have 3 or more of those right now, you will be red flagged. So basically three strikes, you're out. I know that folks kind of want that to be higher, but we'll see how things go. For this, once you're sure that you want to go this far, good. But the problem is that you can't go back, right? So I could see that maybe we could go up as high as 5 kills without any blows, but we'll see what happens, I guess. Also, the challenge we've added, which we should have done that in the first place, the Ironman changes that were applied, quote, the back to basics, end quote, is now applicable to the Pacifist Challenge. I was going to do that anyways. It just wasn't up on the website, and I figured that now is as good a time as any to make the change. So basically, you still need to worry about proximity kills. So you should be wary. There's one person that had 1 kill and was red flagged from before, and when they got green flagged, I noticed that they actually got a 2nd kill, but no blows. So it's still a thing. You still need to be worried about it. Could we change that in the future? Maybe. We'll see how much it does hurt folks. The other thing, someone suggested that we look at damage done as far as whether or not we should flag someone. We can't do that. There are some quests that do cause damage but don't result in kills and don't result in killing blows, and they should be fine for a pacifist to use. Unfortunately, it was not the way that they want. Like the method that I chose was not the way that they wanted it, and damage done seemed to be this is how we have to do it. Believe me, if we could have done it this way, I would have done it that way. Easy for me to do. The other way makes it a little bit more complicated. I'd rather not do that, but damage done is not a good stat. So I'd say trust me. I've looked at it. It's not good to use. So the other thing that got affected by making the rule change is that because these kills were basically being applied any time after Warlords actually came out, we decided to apply the rule change to all Toons. So that means that Zyrel, who previously was red flagged 45 minutes before hitting max level due to one of these kills, is now absolutely green flagged because she never did anything wrong, right? So she is green flagged and is now in the list of level 100 Pacifist champions. I do have her in the little thingy that gets changed every time you reload the page in the victory podium part. And cool. So yeah, so like I said, we could go higher. I prefer not to do it right away. We want to see how things go. So that's pacifist.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
And proximity kills have been, they've been such a pain in the arse. I mean, we already worry about dying due to DCs, dying due to mobs that are in the ground that you can't touch. This is something that we can do. Like, at least we can tweak it a little bit to worry about it. So, yeah. So you should still be careful. And good luck, I guess. So. Okay.
All right. So the other ones we've got is some
Bloodthirsty?
changes to Bloodthirsty.
We don't want to talk about that. Let's go to the next one.
No.
Okay.
Come back here.
So, right off the bat,
talk about this.
Right off the bat, Bloodthirsty. If you haven't heard, I hope you're sitting down. Okay,
and if
good.
You're not, sit down.
And if you're not, sit down. Okay, so we also applied the back to base changes to this as well, just because that's how we should go, just to try to keep things as simple as we can. But the biggest part was, and we've discussed over the last 3 weeks, 3 shows, was that I was looking at a way to, number one, differentiate a challenger between being a Bloodthirsty and also being a Iron. So if you use the full rules, you could not do both. If you want to make it harder on yourself, absolutely go for it. So the other thing was that getting up into Legion, good luck getting a kill or two. It's possible, but I don't want this challenge to be a 1 out of 10,000. It shouldn't be easy, but it shouldn't be nigh impossible, right? So it shouldn't be one of these things where it's like, oh my god, only one person did it. Grats, which would be a huge grats, but then everyone else doesn't want to do it because it's just boring. So we were looking at talents, and green gear was not a thing. And professions was out. So basically the other options that we were trying to look at it was only having a green weapon, which through testing, I do want to say Nisi helped test a metric ton because I usually like to use another term of things out. So thank you to her. So using a green weapon didn't have a huge impact. Doing 2 to 3 pieces of green gear did not have a huge impact and actually caused a whole bunch of tracking issues. And it then also becomes extremely complicated for a person to keep track of for their challenger. So the other option was having green gear only for characters that were level 100, which would then mean you're having a different challenge from 1 to 100, and then a completely different challenge past that. We don't want to do that. We want it to be 1. Talents, minimal impact to trying to fight. It was more about CCing, that kind of stuff, and we didn't see enough of a boost. And in fact, there was hardly any boost. And professions, really, there was no impact. And honestly, professions, I kind of feel that's more a pacifist challenge thing. So, overall, I made the final call. However, I did speak with lots of people about this, and the call that I made, that initially I was like, no way, is that all bloodthirsties can use all green gear, so you can go nuts on it. Now, if you want to level up without wearing green gear, go for it. Absolutely go for it. That's fine. But you could, I would say you could probably do it up to Legion zones. And at that point, I know that you could save up your quests to do in there. That won't be enough. So, and this challenge, this is actually a challenge that, the name changed, but I was the one that made it, as far as basing it off of the opposite of what Pacifist was supposed to be. And like I said before, it was never ever intended to be one in a million was able to do it. And this is a Ironman variant. It is not the Ironman challenge. It does not mean and actually you can now list you can still list your character for both challenges. It's just when you're on Bloodthirsty, you have to make sure you're wearing white gear, and that's okay, because if you can do both, great. But I don't see it going to happen anytime soon. We've never ever had anybody get to max, and actually, right now, the person that's gotten to 100 was actually very vocal, not to have green gear, and they actually went into the zones and they're like, yeah, this isn't gonna happen. They almost died. And it wasn't like because they're being a goof or anything, but this is serious stuff. Like, because the mobs scale, it's different. So, then he became let's do it. So, so I mean, and again, I did speak with a lot of folks about it. I know it's not Ironman, and it's not Ironman. This is different. And and again, you're not forced to wear the green gear. Go as far as you can. Go as far as you can without it. Go do it. And if you can make it to max, I will sing your praises from here to high noon. It would be great. Good luck with that. you know. So that's the Bloodthirsty Changes.
Yeah.
I'm done talking.
No, green. Green is good.
Well,
Bloodthirsty only,
it's
people.
yes.
And I must admit, like, I
It's-
mean, as much as mine are very, very low down the rung of what, you know, what a lot of people are at.
Mhm.
But I've not even picked up a green that I could utilize on either of them, because I'm going to need to rely on killing
Oh.
something and looting it.
Yeah.
You know,
Mhm.
because
Yeah.
you're not doing the quest
Right.
like an iron that will give you
Well,
the green that would work for you.
You can possibly okay, so you can buy green gear from the auction house. You can buy green gear from a vendor, but typically you normally get your green gear from quests. I would suggest very highly do not do your quests. Hold on to them until you're very high up, very high. So
Yeah, as soon as I read this change, I went onto my 3 Bloodthirsties that I had out there, and they had a bunch of green stuff that they had just been picking up and putting in the auction house.
yeah,
And as those auctions expired, or what I still had in my bag, I went right out and I looked to see, okay, I can use that one, and I have green gear on all of them now. I mean, it's not
Yeah.
they're not fully green geared, but I had stuff I could utilize just from picking up from mobs that I killed, and a couple of them got like some of the regular low vendors will have like 1 green pair of boots or a bow or something, and
Yeah.
I'll grab that. But I'm all over this. I love it.
Yeah.
My
Well,
downfall
it's-
is I have to change my brain when I stop playing I play all my Bloodthirsties at once. Like I'll
Yep.
go 1 to 1 to 1, and then say, okay, it's not Bloodthirsty anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm doing Ironman. No green, no green. The same thing. I go, okay, pacifist. Don't kill anybody. Don't kill anybody. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I can't like bounce bloodthirsty iron. I have to like do okay. Today I'm doing pacifists.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I totally understand. Like when I first began to look at the options, I was like, green gear. There's no way, no, and that's why we really looked at talents, and even that, and talents was nothing, like nothing. So I totally understand. It feels weird. And
Yeah, but
I
it really
totally
sucks dying
understand.
all the time.
Absolutely. Well, and if you were to make it that high and you die to the first mob because you're because you're grossly overpowered, is that a problem with you, or is that a problem with the challenge? I honestly, I think this was a problem with the challenge where it's too hard, and it's not. It's meant to be hard, but not that hard, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, and it's just green gear.
Yes.
It's not any gear.
No.
You know, you
not
still
blue,
can't have the
purple,
really good stuff.
heirlooms. Yeah. No.
Yep.
Yeah.
So.
And it's not like you can have a profession so you can make yourself green gear. Like, you know, there's still none of that. It's just a basic green. So it's exciting. And like you said, Rogueslayer, getting your head into the zone for when you're on a Bloodthirsty as opposed to Iron and Pacifist is also a good idea. So yeah, it's very exciting. And thank you, Nisi, for all the testing that you've done.
So Nisi would send me walls of text and like, I'm so sorry for sending you all this text of all. I'm like, it's okay. No, it's good. It's good because I can see, right? And no, it was really
that's
good.
Awesome. Yeah. Thank you, Nisi. Yeah. We really appreciate it. Yeah. That's fantastic. And for everyone that you've spoken to, Stone, who's
absolutely.
given, obviously given 2 cents as to the.
And if they want to come forward and say, you helped out, great. I just because of I knew it was not going to get a mixed bag of like yays and nays. So I didn't want folks to bear the brunt of it. That's, I guess, my job is to bear the brunt of this. So if you want to say who you are, then you can, and if not, that's okay. So you don't have to bear the brunt of anything bad. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
cool.
Awesome. All right. Well, how about we go on to the state of the challenges?
Okay, so for the irons, we'll start off with Belikov, hits level 72. So, man,
Sessenueve.
Yes, hit level 74. Iron Nubes dies. Dun, 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 at level 75. Marg Blink hits level 80. Iron Azzy hits level 83. Marg Rage hits level 85. Margadin hits level 86. D Dreven W, that's his warrior, hits level 91. D Dreven dies. He died. Level 100. There goes the chamois.
No.
I think that's actually the highest chamois that we've had.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, at least he's a Iron Warlord, right, in the titles. So, and Peaches hits level 103.
Yay!
Woo, that's awesome.
Yes.
Nice work.
All right. And on Bloodthirsties, we have Conjured Soul 29. No Quest for Eye 30.
That's an awesome name. I love it.
Pixipi hits 32.
Hi, Pixie.
Zyablood 40. Dread 55. Red flagged for a Rune Soul Blade equipped.
Blue.
With a little theme here. Darblood at 55. Red flagged. Rune Soul Blade and quests too high. It looks like this one also didn't set the character achievements only. So don't forget to do that, everybody.
Yep.
And then Bloodthirsty. Level 55, red flag, health potion used. That must be frustrating.
Mm-hmm.
Hemo Brittle, it's level 62. Soulbound, 78. And Never Died Blood, 101.
Yep.
Wow.
Nice job, everyone.
Be in awe at that one.
I know, right? That's yeah. Don't forget about the red flags, guys. Commiserations, but you need to be really careful about doing those things. All right, let me do the pacifist because Stone's giving me all the pacifist. All right, Pacifist hit level 37. Organ Grinder hit level 40. That's an interesting name. All right, Joyful Vegan. I wonder who that is. Level 42. And Compassioner. 43.
Yep.
Woo! Go Rogueslayer. Snuffle Tips hit level 50. Flower Child hit 52. Huey Hamster hit 59. Inapt Iron hit 70. Serenella hit level 80.
Oof.
And the ugly truth, as per Google Translate, because I'm not pronouncing the other one.
There's a pronunciation there.
There's a pronounce. I even wrote it down for you.
I still can't do it. You know I can't do words.
There you go.
Thank you. There you go. Hit 102. Oh my gosh. 102.
Wow.
Wow.
Hold on.
That is amazing.
Hold on.
That is amazing.
Oh, okay. So this is the character that was flagged for the one kill at 90. I want to say 98.
97, 98. Yeah.
Yeah, and then when we reset the flags for it, they've got the second kill, but no blows yet. So hopefully they can carry on. I did want to mention in the chat room, Roguester just said that pray for fair. She lost her druid at 105. The Grinch got her. But wait, was this last week? It wasn't this week. It couldn't have been this week. I think it was the week before. Yeah, I think it was the week before. But still, I mean, 105 is.
Oh.
That's a let's curl up in the closet, and I'm not coming out for a while.
Oh, fair. I was so sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, week before. Oh.
Okay.
But you know what? Good job, everyone.
Yep.
That's amazing. I mean, I know that we've lost a few this week, but well done for all the challenge, your challenge Toons, because that's truly inspiring. Well done, everyone.
Yep.
All right.
Okay. So the next part, we're going to talk about the contest and where we are as a website going to go forward with future contests. Basically, Leeta and I do a show. I'm the one that takes care of the website and all the code. But besides that, family. I want to play other games. There's I appreciate all the help that folks can give, and this person had come up with a challenge that we're going to use, just not right now. And then they came up with another one and volunteered their time to kind of take care of these things for us. And honestly, the amount of, before I bring him on, because I want to talk without him being on. So I just want to say that I've really seen that the amount of effort that they put into making this a success has been over and above what I expected. So going forward, Margathon is going to be kind of taking over the competition stuff, like trying to create themed ones. He will have more to talk about it. Let me bring him on here. And it's going to screw up the screen, but whatever. So how do I do that? Yes, there. That's how we do it. Badoop. So yeah, Margathon.
Marg, hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Hello.
Margathon, thank you for coming on.
How you doing?
How you doing?
Pretty good. How are you doing?
Yeah, so competition time.
Yeah, so
Competition time.
I talked about about a little bit what you're going to be doing going forward. Really thank you for all the work that you've done, because really honestly it's been great. Do you want to tell us what the competition is? Because Frozen, you've been hyping the crap out of it. I've been trying to hype the crap, but you've been doing it more than me. Go for it.
Yeah, so first of all, I want to thank you, Stone, for giving me a chance to do this and create content for the community. So I really want to thank you for that. So going forward with the competitions in the future, how I'll come up with the ideas is I always want to try and theme them, maybe give some RP element to them, a fun aspect, and I always want to try and cater for as many people as possible, a bigger player base. So that will include, for every competition, I want to try and include both factions. I know that some people, they like playing Horde, some people like playing Alliance, so I want to cater for them. If I create a multiple class competition, I always want to try and balance it. There's no point putting mages up against paladins or something like that. I always try and create a competition that promotes playing an underplayed class or an underplayed race, or a mixture of the two, which is easier to do now because you have all your graphs. And lastly, and most importantly of all, I want to try and include competitions in the future that involve Bloodthirsty and Pacifist Changes. And I understand there's people out there that only play Bloodthirsty, there's people out there that only play Pacifist or a mixture of the two. Want to cater for them.
Awesome.
And a spoiler, and I did ask Stone if I could say this, the next competition will be a Bloodthirsty competition. And I won't go any further because Stone will show him.
It'll be
Yeah.
Oh, Marg's gone.
So, into the competition. The title's Frozen, and I'll get into that in a bit. So, first of all, the Ironman rules apply to this competition. All the rules can be found on the website. Secondly, you must be a Frost Mage. You cannot deviate from being a Frost Mage. It is the default spec, so at level 10 it will give you Frost spec as default. So if you deviate from that anytime before you sign up or after you sign up, you will be red flagged. But that is only within the competition. You will not be red flagged in the actual Ironman challenge. So you can carry on playing that character, but within the competition, you'll be red flagged. And that's the same for the third rule, which is you have to either be blood elf or human. If for some reason you sign up as a night elf or a gnome, you will be red flagged. But again, that's only for the competition. You will not be red flagged in the main Ironman challenge. As for the competition rules, it's the highest living character at the end that will win. If you die, then you're basically at 0 again. You have to start again.
And they've got to be green. They've got to be green flagged. So
yeah, you have to be green flagged.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
As for the frozen part of it, which is the sort of theme, this isn't anything really to do with the challenge, but it's kind of a fun thing. And I come up with the frozen idea. It's kind of an RP thing where you can make a female human or a female blood elf. You don't necessarily have to be female, but you can like call them Elsa or Elsa's, something to do with Elsa. Get out a tiny snowman. Just like really ham it up. Go for it. Go for the RP. Maybe even send Stone some pictures on Twitter. I don't know.
Sure.
So yeah, it's basically just style points, really. Maybe you'll show them on the show. I don't know.
Sure.
And yeah, so basically the competition starts now. Well,
yep.
When this show finishes, the competition starts.
Nope. It's up now.
Oh, it's started now. Started now. So go.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. What were you gonna say?
I was just going to say that it ends on January the 21st. When the show starts on January the 21st, which is January the 22nd in Australia and Europe, the competition ends.
Yep.
So the winner will be said on that show.
Yes. One of the things that we changed between this challenge, this contest, and the last one was that before you could only be level 10 to list your character. Now you can be between level 10 and 15. And that's because sometimes folks get to level 10 and then they forget and they go to level 11 or 12 and they're like, oh, Zorts. I'm looking at you, Zorts. So if you list your character anywhere between 10 and 15, you're fine. And like Marg said, I must say that do not change your spec at all ever, because we can tell if you've changed the spec, and Marg actually showed me that. I had no idea, and the information comes in where if you are only in your spec that you hit at level 10, the other spots for the other specs that you could have are blank. So we can tell if you've switched. We can't tell how many times you switched, but we can tell. So stay in Frost, because Frost is Mage's default. So please, if you want to do this, don't switch. If the contest is over, then you can switch all you want, and you don't need to worry, because we'll take a snapshot of the end and this and that. So if I wanted to add a character for the Frozen Challenge, do I just add it like I would a normal Ironman, or is there a different way to enter it into the contest? If you actually go to enter it in like a normal Ironman right now, you will see extra fields that say you need to opt in, the little check mark, and you also need to give an email address twice, and that email address is only seen by me, and that's for the purposes of distributing prizes and stuff. And once the contest is over, the emails are gone, so I don't keep them. But you have to opt in. If you do not opt in by accident, let me know, and I'll look at your character and see if I can still do it if you're between 10 and 15. Or actually, I'll just remove you and have you to re-add yourself. That will probably be a lot easier. So the prize is looking at a $25 gift card from either Blizzard or Steam, just to change it up a bit, because we've offered mounts and pets and Blizzard this and that, right? And I just thought, if you wanted the option of maybe having some money towards a different game besides WoW, like I thought, just see how it goes, and if it goes well, then it goes well. So hopefully that's enough incentive, I guess. So
also, I told Stone that whoever comes second, because I think that's just as good. If you come second, you weren't the bride, but you're the bridesmaid, but you still deserve something. So I'm going to donate a pet from the pet store. I think it's £9. I think that's $10 to whoever comes second.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. That's lovely.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, I've made my tune. I'm good.
So Leeta, you're
No.
gonna do. Are we doing a thing with each other? Are we doing like a side
Really,
thing? Or?
really, you need to ask. You really need to ask, Stone.
I don't know if I have enough time.
Well, then I win. Woo!
Done.
I'm already off. I'm already killing.
Because
that
we're
away.
tied, right? Like we're tied one. Like we're tied
Not
1-1.
worried. Then I'm gonna win. I'll be one up on you. Woo! I'm going. That's it. I'm killing stuff.
I'm taking
Killing
you down
and
to
looting.
Chinatown. I am
I'm
taking you
just
down.
winning.
So if you listen to this show like later on, don't worry. If you feel like people are on 30 already, or don't worry. People die.
People die.
That's right.
People die.
People die all the time. Yes.
Yeah.
So
don't
2
worry.
weeks.
Don't feel like you're late
2
to the
weeks.
party. Just go for it.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yep.
2
Sweet.
weeks.
That's awesome. What a great competition.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
And no, I didn't call mine like Leeta elves or anything.
Yeah.
I've
Honor
just
sister
gone-
or something like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
All good.
Zort says
Yeah, I
Elsa.
just want to say, if you listen to this, just spread the word. Let's get people playing this competition. Let's build a community. If you're a YouTuber or just on social media, just tell your friends, your family if they play WoW. Let's make this a good year for WoW challenges. Basically, 2017.
Excellent. Thanks, Mark.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. Thank you for doing that.
Thank you.
Zort
Yeah.
says he's made Zort's Elsa.
Sort
made,
out.
so-
Yeah, I want to see
Zort's
how
Elsa.
many Elsas we can get in that list.
I'm not doing an Elsa. But anyway, that's awesome. That's so good. Frozen Frog is born. So we've got her.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's iron, Azzy. It's like normal iron, but with a couple of
Yeah, let it
It's
go.
iron. It's iron.
yes.
I hate
Iron.
Frozen. All them lot. Yeah.
Oh, Mark, let it go.
Let
Yeah,
it go.
let it go.
Let it go.
Ding, level 2.
Oh, give me a break. Whatever.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Mark.
Yeah. Thank you
That's
very
all.
much. Yeah. So I'm actually really looking forward to the other challenge that we were having a look at
Yeah.
afterwards.
There's
I'm
some
looking
fun
forward to
ones
that.
coming up,
That
guys,
one.
so.
Yeah. So.
Awesome.
Okay. Yeah, I think we're good. We
We're
have Chit Chat. Leeta,
Yes, we
stop
have Chit
playing.
I'm not. I'm reading chat in here.
Oh.
Beaten 453 says
Okay.
if I were to have a mage at level 10-15 already who's only been frost, can I get in the contest with that character?
Yes. Yep.
As long as make sure you've got no green equipped or anything like that.
And
too.
make sure that they've
And don't forget,
never
guys, put your
changed.
display
Yeah.
only character doobie. Where is it?
Frozen Fudge, because Frozen Fudge
Was too
Yeah.
long. Oh, I love it. Frozen fudge pickle would have been awesome. That is hilarious. So don't forget, go into interface, go into social, and there's the little, you need to tick the box that says display only character achievements to others. You
Yep.
must have that ticked.
Yep.
Okay. Awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's do Chit Chat. This is where people can tell us anything. Questions about the challenges, tips, tricks. I nearly said the wrong thing there. Warn people
That
about
would have been good.
potential disasters, areas, quests, all those kind of things. Words are hard. You should know that. Words
She's
are hard.
been eating too much
Try and say
fruitcake.
all them words together really fast.
Tips and
No.
tricks.
Quite
Tips and
No,
trips.
God, no. That we
Share
might
me
have,
your...
explicit tag or something for this episode.
Oh man.
Okay, so we've got, there was one from Facebook from Braden, and they asked one of my they said one of my New Year's resolutions is to try the Ironman challenge.
Yep.
Yay!
Yay.
That's good. So we've
Do
got
it.
someone new to Ironman, and hopefully they are listening to the show or in the chat room, or will get to listen to the show. Lots of new things. Come try this frozen contest.
Yeah, do a contest.
I'm kicking Stone's butt at the moment. I'm level 2. Woo!
All right. Also on Facebook, we have Melissa, who is saying, "Can I get help here for a misflagged character? Says I have completed 68 dungeons and raids. Only level 12. That's not even possible."
I don't
That's
think they clicked off the
that's
thing.
yeah. So that's the you need to check the display character achievements only or something like that. It's under your social.
The social. So check that off. Log off.
Must.
Update your
Yeah,
character.
'cause it's moved.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Actually, and that's a key thing too. Rogueslayer, you were saying log off. If you actually log off first and then exit the game, that I found that often pushes out a refresh faster than if you were to just exit the game.
Yeah, I always do log
So-
off. It works really quick.
So, okay, so we have another one, Facebook from Andrew. Hello, I wish to partake in the Ironman challenge, but it auto picks a spec for me. I thought that we could not pick a spec. Azzy, I'm looking at the chat room here. Can we pick a spec? Not sure. Yes, we can pick a spec. I've already told them you're okay. The rules have been updated. And yeah. So
Yeah.
we're okay.
We need a soundbite from Azzy for that one.
Can you pick a
Some
spec?
stage.
Or can you
Yeah.
pick a spec?
Yeah.
You can change
You can
specs.
change
As he
specs.
says, you can change specs. Okay.
Yeah. Azzy we should get one. Excellent. All right. Now, also at Facebook. Wow, we've had lots of Facebook this
Yep.
week. Facebook from Michael says, "How long does it take to show up on the website? I added 2 days ago, almost level 20 now, and still nothing. I have no reason to be flagged. I only have a white weapon equipped, nothing else. Not taken a flight path, not used any buff items, not used loom mount.
The heirloom mount.
Oh, heirloom mount. Other than rested XP from logging and a couple rares that aggroed me, no extra XP gains. So I was curious why I'm not showing up. I'm curious though, do I get an extra credit for no mount, no hearth, no cloths, no nothing except what I started with?" So first part.
They were
why
flagged
is-
because they didn't set the display only character achievements to others setting, which honestly I have it in 2 big pictures. When you add the thing, it's like you have to scroll past it to add your character, and I did it like that on purpose, even though it looks poor. I did it like that on purpose, so you have to scroll past it, so you have to see it. But
So do it.
do it. The extra credit, I said, no, but I would like to point out that there are some folks that do play without any gear.
Yeah. And that's just more a person.
If
Yeah,
that's
try
what
to
you want to
accomplish
do, go for it. Go for it. But there's no way to give you extra credit. Because we don't give points, right? So
Right. There you go.
yeah.
All right, from Twitter, moving away from Facebook, from Ryan Summersell. Question: doing the Bloodthirsty Challenge, I have mailbox from the postmaster with loot that I couldn't carry in my bags. Can I accept?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. You can
It's-
keep the mail in
It's your
there
stuff.
for
It's your
30
stuff. Yeah.
days.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I
Just
said,
make sure you're not sending stuff from another toon to your iron.
Exactly.
That would
If
be
it's
the big
your
thing.
stuff that you couldn't pick up and you just went back and got it.
Yeah.
Like, I think I've got the okay, looking on my iron at the moment, I've got the the hitching post.
Oh.
The hitching
Why
post
do they
shows up
still
on
do that?
every toon.
Yeah,
wonder
it
why they
used
still
to be
do
the core hound.
Well, it used to be that the hat too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the
It's
other
like
one
they-
is the charting fleet commander's hat is
Yeah.
also showing up. So I've got two things, which now has 29 days, but I can't delete it. If I go to delete it, it says, no, you can't delete that. So you've got to take it
gotta loot it.
out of your mailbox.
Right. You have to take it out of your mailbox and then
Which is
delete it from
pain.
your bag. And then
Yeah.
say delete.
Yes. Which
Yep.
is annoying.
And which is a really drag if when you do a Pandaren, because you can't go to the mailbox, and if you die, you have to keep playing until you can get off the island.
Mhm.
Yes.
Because you can't delete with it in your mailbox.
They have actually.
They fix that?
I think
they
they
fix
did for low level characters and for characters that were just created, like demon hunters. You could go
okay.
create one, and then if you go to delete it, it would say, no, you've got mail, and it's like you can't get mail, right? But now you can. I think they also did that for low level characters.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not.
That's
Well,
cool.
I'll never be able to test that theory out because I just
That-
won't die.
No.
But when I was trying to get a demon hunter out of that area,
Yeah.
when you die, you had to play out the whole thing
Yeah.
and then create it. It was just
Oh, that's a pain. Stir in the chat room says Froster is created already ahead of Azzy. Nice one, Stir. Love it. Awesome. I'm just about ready to ding level 3. How you going, Stone? You made yours yet?
I'm running a show.
Frost.
I have,
Oh.
I have a human. Let's do this, and a blood elf Emolu Blast.
Nice. Nice. Awesome. All right.
Oh boy.
Very exciting. Okay.
oh yeah, I forgot something. As I'm creating these competitions, I won't actually be taking part in them.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would
But
be.
are you going to run alongside us anyway, Mark? Like, you still going to run one just to see how you go?
Well, I've got my
should.
own little challenges going on the side.
Oh, okay.
I've got
Alright.
I've got business to take care of.
Okay.
Well,
All right. Okay. But I think you should at least, well, I think you should run along the side of us, maybe, with the Bloodthirsty one that's coming up.
I've got my own mage running at the moment, level 80.
Oh, okay.
So I'm trying to get that one up.
Well done.
Yeah.
Well done. Awesome. Alrighty. Now, was there anything else from the chat room? Zort's just got to go.
There's a whole lot of banter. Oh man.
There's lots of banner. Yep. So bye, Zort's. He says, thanks, Marg, for setting up the contest.
That's all right. Yeah.
I think Azzy wants to make a Let It Go Azzy tune. That would be all right. That'd work. Could be a
Let it go.
mage.
Azzy.
Yeah, Let It Go Azzy.
Yeah. Let it go, Azzy.
Yeah.
It's gonna be okay.
Nice.
Rogueslayer.
And Stir says, this is my first mage ever. Not sure I trust
Yeah.
a tune that wears robes.
Yeah. But they can go invisible.
Mm-hmm.
They've got invisibility, only for a little bit, but.
Oh, there's Pixie.
Yeah, where did we get that going?
Frosty Pixie is alive. So I got to meet Pixie. It's Brittle's wife. Very nice people.
Oh, hey.
Super nice. She's so nice.
When do we get invisible?
Yeah, what level did
42!
42?
42!
Hey, come on. You got 2 weeks.
Oh, what's up with that? Jeez.
Yeah.
Azzy will be 42 in tomorrow, won't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Nice.
Exactly.
Level 3 now.
She's level 3 now. Nice. Okay. Anything else in chat room? I will talk about the other thing.
Okay. No.
All right. I just want to put a reminder in here because next weekend we will be doing the Vrishna Tribute. So if anyone wants to come along, Yeah, it's not that date. I didn't change the date. So, look, I have like 2 jobs, as if I pay attention to the rest of it. So it is on Friday the 13th at 4 p.m. Eastern,
Yep.
which is Saturday the 14th for me, which will be, I'm pretty sure it was 7 a.m. For me, 8 a.m. for like Aussie and most of the rest of Australia. We are making Blood Elf, starting in the Blood Elf starting zone on Earthen Ring server. This is US, and we will just be doing basically a run with level
Just
1
fun
Blood
run.
Elf hunters, and just for a little tribute to Vrishna. We lost him about a month ago, and we just want to pull together for Aprillian and for his friends in game, and just do a little bit of some fun stuff. He was a huge supporter of the Ironman in particular.
Yeah.
I think he did try Bloodthirsty a couple times, but he was more really loved the Iron. So if anyone wants to come, let me know. And I've got my toon made over there already, and we're just going to go for a run and go hunting bunnies and go hunting elite ghouls and all sorts of things. So just to have some remembering. We will be using Control.wow Discord channel and hopping in there. So if anyone wants to come along, then please let me know. Don't forget, for the bunnies. All right. Other than that,
That's a
Stein,
show.
wrap up time?
Yep. So we right, our next show you know what? It's really good that this is not a professional job, because we would be fired, or sorry, I would be fired pretty quickly. Our next show is Saturday, January the 14th. It's our 50th episode.
Woo!
That's 7 p.m. my time, and Sunday, January the 15th, 10 a.m. in Leeta's time, 11 a.m. for Australian Eastern Standard Time, 1 a.m. Central European Time. Yeah. No, I'll skip that part. Rogueslayer, thanks for coming on.
Thank you for having me
thank you.
once more.
Yeah, it's
Thanks,
always
Rogueslayer.
Azzy made a night elf. Nope.
Oh, Razzie.
Human or blood elf.
Yeah, on the rules, when you put the rules up on the thing, just have it in big words.
Bold.
Yeah.
Letters.
Human or blood elf.
Yes. Nice.
No, I
All
made
right.
it that you couldn't be night elf on purpose for obvious reasons. So.
Yeah. Good plan.
Male
All right,
blood elf.
Rogueslayer. Again, thank you so much. Again, you've inspired. I'm sure that you've inspired many of us to keep going with our challenge tune. So, do you want to let everyone know where they can find you and where they can get in contact with you, please?
Sure. You can hear my weekly guild update segment on Control Out WoW, and on Twitter you can find me at Rogueslayer1. On Tumblr, I'm rogueslayer1.tumblr.com, which is actually the Impenitent Geek blog. And also on Instagram, I am there under Rogueslayer1. Not a lot of WoW stuff out there. It's kind of like food and kitty pictures and stuff.
Nothing wrong with that.
As Instagram does do. But you can find me. I put a lot of stuff out on Twitter.
Yes. Which is awesome. Thank you. All right, where you can find us. We are wowchallenges.com. And don't forget, if you want to send us an email, we do love to hear from you, which is podcast@wowchallenges.com. Twitter is @wowchallenges. And we do have a Discord server. So I think it's up on the website.
Yeah, there's a link up on the top of the website.
No, I'm not reading that. But we do have a Discord server.
You know what? I'm sorry. I if anybody knows anybody over there, can you bug them to try and get us like a unique name? I've sent them a tweet and didn't get any response, so I don't think we're large enough to get a unique
Probably.
name. However, it would we could use it more because we could talk about Discord more. So it'd be win-win for everybody. Mhm.
Yeah, and Discords are awesome. We use Discord for a lot of things, which we have the WoW Challenges Discord, we have the Control Alt WoW Discord. There's many different. They do a great job. So if you want to check, it is on the website on the front page. There is a link. Definitely. Otherwise, ping Stone or I on Twitter, and we can certainly send you the link. That's not a problem. We are on Facebook. Don't forget, we are facebook.com/WoW Challenges. And Stone does upload the videos onto YouTube, which is youtube.com/WoW Challenges 1. That is the number 1. Don't forget, come catch us live every week. We're back for 2017. Every week we are live on twitch.tv/WoW Challenges.
You can find me on Twitter at STONEGRASP. That's like me grasping something. So as well as a podcast Leeta and I do about just Warcraft. Everything else we do in Warcraft. Called Adventures in Azeroth.
Yeah. Words are hard. See, told you. Words are hard.
I've been eating fruitcake.
You've been eating fruitcake. I haven't even touched the fruitcake. You can find me. I'm on Twitter, which is at Leeta Wow, LEETAWOW. Don't forget, I do some other shows, which is Behind the Avatar and words are hard. Adventures in Azeroth and Geektopia podcasts. Behind the Avatar will be back soon. Real life is being a pain. But we will sort that out soon. We have to say thank you to some people.
Okay, so thank you for everybody that supports us through Patreon. I'll go over this really quickly. The server is $220 American, and now with the exchange rate, it's over $300 for me a month. Fun times. So any support you can give, great. Thank you very much for your help. Again, you don't have to, but if you do, thank you very, very much. And I will actually be updating the website with our new patron, I think, this month. Yeah. So thanks again. And let me know if I could ever do anything for you, anything extra, because honestly, I don't really know how else I could offer things through there that would make sense. We did shirts, but we've run out of shirts, that kind of thing, and I can't really give you, hey, if you donate $20, you can give you 20 levels free in Ironman. You can't do right. So
you can't even do that.
Right. So
Team Temps can't even do that.
Yeah. So thank you again.
Yes.
WoW Challenge t-shirts.
Oh, they're gone.
Oh, awesome. Yeah.
They're all done. They're all
gone. They were a limited edition. Maybe we say that for the moment. Yeah. All right. Big thanks as always to Mark Conan. We do love Mark Conan. The intro he did for us is wonderful. So if you want to check out Mark Conan, he is at Mark Conan WoW on Twitter, and he is also half of the Torrent Think Tank team with Jules. So check out their show. Mm-hmm. Other than that, any last minute things that we need to
Mark,
say?
where can people reach you at? I mean, if they're not not watching and not watching the YouTube.
I'm on Twitter at Margathon1981. You can send your screenshots of you doing this challenge if you want. With your tiny snowman.
Yeah.
Cool.
Where's my snowman? That's what I forgot to get out.
Yeah, screenshot.
Yeah, unfortunately, he melts. It's not. Yeah, it's Christmas. It's not Christmas anymore. He melts. It's a shame.
Oh. Okay, well, so we're almost at 2 hours. My wife's gonna kill me. She's been in the basement with the kids alone for 2 hours.
Oh no!
You want to unlock that door?
I don't know where the key is actually. So.
Just start
I
singing,
kid.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Let it
Yeah.
go.
Oh man.
Nice. All right. Well, good luck to everyone
Yeah.
with the Frozen Challenge. Have some fun with it.
Yeah, get out
I'm-
there.
I'm
Yeah.
level 3 and I'm stuck in a pond.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm out. Oh, good.
Make sure you promote it. Get on your get people playing it.
Yeah. Definitely.
And we'll see
Alrighty.
you next week for episode 50. See you later.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Episode 50.
Bye.
The WoW Challenges podcast is a World of Warcraft gaming podcast produced by Stone and Leeta. Copyright 2016 WoWChallenges.com. Portions of this podcast belong entirely to Blizzard Entertainment. The music used for the show belongs to Kevin MacLeod, and you can find more of his great stuff at incomnitech.com. No copyright infringement is intended.
Nice.
And it
Hey,
played.
Got a cloak.
Imagine that, eh?
Woo.
Played. It actually played without any problems. Oh, there's a Tiber.
Yes. Hey, Tiber.
Okay, so
Thanks, chat room.
we need
Alright, we need
title.
Rogueslayer.
Yeah.
Title.
Title.
What do you want? Rogueslayer?
Well, we could go with the contest,
Hmm.
or we could say
Frozen
don't fly,
Irons.
or don't fly near fell reavers.
Yeah, that's so
Get a
weird.
compliment.
Let it go, fell reaver.
I like that.
Yeah.
I love it. That's good.
Yep.
I like that.
That's good.
Let it go.
Fel Reaver.
Let it go,
Oh,
Bell
yeah.
Reaver. There you go.
Alright.
Okay, rules have been posted to the forums too.
Now, when I looked out at the contest page before,
Mhm.
Sorry, I'm just checking it again. So it's showing the Ironman contest rules, and it's showing the qualifying characters from the Paladin one.
What's it doing that for?
Well, I don't know, but I thought you might want to know about it.
Thanks.
Awesome, and then they'll all get red flagged and we'll
Yep.
be like, what's going on? Oh,
It
that's
shouldn't even be
funny.
opted in. Because the opt-in flag should have been reset. Unless that's something else. I think that's something else. Hold on here.
Doing it live.
Yep.
Oh,
this
I'm
is
still at 10.
this is my looking at code face.
Come on, Leeta, isn't yours up to 10 yet, so we can test it out?
No. Level 3, nearly getting close to level 4.
Azzy, how's yours coming?
I don't know. I think he had to go re-roll because he made the wrong tune.
Yep.
He made the wrong
That's
class.
right.
Sorry, race. So I'm not sure, but ooh. Oh, I thought I got some gloves, but they're male gloves. Damn it! I want some gloves. All right.
Cool.
Yeah, why are those at that shouldn't be. I think it's just the opt-in flag is set from the last one, but I had the job
I know
to...
what you're doing. You're just doing it so I can't opt in. So when you make your tune,
That's
that you
right.
start speak for me.
That's
Ah,
right.
good.
Opt-in equals 1. Let's see. Uh-oh, that's
All
not
right.
good.
One question.
Oh, that's not a good response.
No, because I just did... I'm now going to... Because I used my number pad, and that controls XSplit, and now I'm also streaming on my personal account. So when I hit the number 1...
World.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah. Alright, so
Yeah,
let's...
also, while we're on this page, that made me think about what we were talking about the Wall of Honor thing. I don't know if you had any more thought on that.
Oh, no, I'm going to. It's just I haven't done it.
Yeah, sort of like people that have won past competitions and over the years, you can see all the people.
Okay, there we go. Okay. So it should all be blank now.
I can use my heirloom chopper, can't I?
Yep. Okay, so there should be no qualifying characters. Okay.
I just don't want to run everywhere. I'm being lazy. I'm being a lazy mage. That so works. Damn mages. Alright. Ooh, I've got quests to hand in. That's exciting.
So we got a title. We're all good?
Yep, I've written it in.
What time is it right now? 9 o'clock my time. I'll probably be on, I'm going to say in an hour, hour and a half to do Ice Crown.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, Leeta, if you're around and you want to do it, and you can do it, let me know.
Okay.
Rogueslayer, I think you're going to bed. Yeah.
I'm so tired.
I should be going to bed too.
It's 2 a.m. here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Mark, you go to bed too. Thanks, Mark. That was awesome.
Chat room, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys around. Cheers.
Nice. All right, I'll catch y'all later. Good luck.